why has the price gone up to $26.99?
Well,
this is Jonathan Agger, 5th Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Alfie Sharman, face of DAZN now for boxing, or
the face is behind me, I think. But no, it's great to meet you. I haven't spoken before, so no, it's great to be here.
Yeah, good to get you on the channel. Obviously here for a big rematch press conference. Joshua-Whyte goes down August 12th on DAZN pay-per-view. From your perspective, DAZN's perspective, how important was it for Joshua to fight a name like Dillian Whyte? Because there's other names discussed, but they weren't anywhere near like the marketability of Whyte.
Yeah, I mean, I think let's focus on AJ here. I mean, he's a true competitor. When we spoke with him over the last 14 months making our exclusive deal with him, he was adamant that he wanted the biggest fights. So I mean, this is very much driven by him. We're obviously very supportive of that as well, because we want the biggest fights on our platform, and we really can't wait. We're very excited.
In an ideal world, which isn't always the case in boxing, would you guys have preferred this to have been announced a few weeks earlier to get a bigger push, or do you feel like you've got enough time to promote this fight?
Yeah, there's no such thing as an ideal world, is there? I certainly don't operate in an ideal world. But no, I think the fight is huge. There's obviously a lot of work for us to be done. The promoter, obviously Matchroom, our promoting partners, the fighters themselves. But we're very confident we know how to sell a fight. And a fight like this will it will capture the imagination of the general public, the casual fans, that money shot. So we're very excited, yeah.
The price point did go up for this fight by about £7 from the Franklin fight. There has been some criticism. Why do you think, or why has the price gone up to $26.99?
Well, to be clear, it's pay-per-view price, obviously, of $26.99, right? So if you're an existing DAZN customer, you get the fight for $26.99. If you are new, we are working on discounts and promotional offers, which will come out in due course. But it's a bigger fight, right? This is a huge matchup. Jermaine Franklin is a tremendous fighter. Obviously, had a really good fight pre-Christmas with Dillian Whyte himself. So I think we priced it accordingly, and I think we've done the same again.
Joshua, we know, is gambling it all with that Wilder fight looking likely for December. Is your understanding that if he does fight Wilder, DAZN will have that as part of your deal with Joshua?
Yeah, we hope so. I mean, we'll obviously wait, and we've got an exclusive relationship with Anthony Joshua. He only fights on DAZN. So yes, that's a long way away. We've got a fight in 4 or 5 weeks to get through. I'm sure Deontay himself will have something coming up as well, so that's far in advance. But to answer your question, absolutely yes, we will plan to have that fight.
Canelo Alvarez obviously joined PBC. Eddie said that, look, now DAZN will have more money to put it in other areas. What's your take on that in terms of losing Canelo? And Eddie did say that it's not always been beneficial for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie's comments on it were broadly accurate. I think to be fair, first and foremost, congratulations to Canelo. He's a businessman. He's obviously a pound for pound great fighter as well. So he made the decision that was sensible for him. We are a business, and we're making sure that we're making sound business decisions. In this instance, it was the right time for us to move away from Canelo. We had nothing but a positive relationship with him since working with him, and we wish him the best.
I just want to actually ask you from DAZN perspective. I know your colleague Joe Markowski was once asked about Eddie and Oscar De La Hoya going back and forth, and I don't think he's particularly.
What did he say?
Well, I think he said something about like he gives promoters slaps on the wrists and things like that. What do you make of it when two of your promoters are going back and forth on social media? Is it helpful for business, or does it not even matter?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, look, it's how much of it is banter. You're talking about the key word here is promoters. These guys are promoters. They have a roster of fighters that they're trying to promote. They're very proud of them. They're very proud of their products, as we are. And the way in which they choose to vocalise that is somewhat different. Their personal exchanges isn't ideal for certain people, especially a boxing fan. If they see, we as DAZN are, always working with multiple partners, multiple publishers, multiple promoters, but we don't tend to get involved. Joe does the slapping on the wrist. It's not too much for me.
And DAZN had a very strong start to the year. You had AJ Franklin, obviously, other big fights. I'd say since sort of May time, barring maybe Taylor Cameron, there's been a bit of a drop-off, especially in the UK. Have you noticed subscribers stay from AJ Franklin, or does it fluctuate? Like, how does it work behind the scenes?
Well, I mean, we've had an incredible. I'd stand by. I think our schedule starting this year from February up to now really has been unrivaled in a very, very long time. As part of your DAZN subscription, you're also remembering here that we're talking about global boxing. Okay, these are fights that are being seen all over the world. Obviously, we focus our energies on the UK and the US, but it really has been week in, week out. We obviously had Regis Prograis a couple of weeks ago in a great fight. We've got Baumgardner this weekend. We've got Josh Kelly back in the UK on the 15th. We've had new workings with Wasserman. I think we've got ample fights out there for our customers, and with regards to customer behaviours, we're very, very comfortable with our platform, and our schedule and the way that we're delivering it is proven that we're doing something right.
Final question, and I don't know if you'd know the answer to this, but there were some suggestions on social media after Max Kellerman and Andre Ward left ESPN that they'd be a good fit for DAZN. Has there been any conversations with them, or?
Not that I'm aware of, no. Unfortunately, I can't answer that, no, not that I'm aware of.
Fair enough. Alfie, final word on this fight. Why should everyone buy the pay-per-view on August 12th?
Well, you've got two heavyweights that have been at the top of their game for over a decade. I'm not going to speculate on their personal relationship because I don't know where that's at. But many have said, I hear that they maybe don't like each other. But they're both elite heavyweight athletes. AJ is on a warpath to get to that three-time world champion, and Dillian Whyte is always out to win. So I mean, surely that's enough to tune in August 12th.
Alfie, thanks for talking to pro boxing fans ahead of Joshua-Whyte 2, August 12th, live on DAZN pay-per-view.